Have you ever imagined walking on the Great Wall of China? Most people picture a single, endless wall stretching across the horizon, but the truth is far more complex and fascinating. The Great Wall isn't just one wall. It's a colossal network of walls, fortresses, watchtowers, and even horse tracks that zigzags for over 13,000 miles. That's more than half the Earth's circumference. Its story is not just about one dynasty, but a saga spanning thousands of years. The very first pieces of the wall weren't even built by a unified China. We have to go way back to the 7th century BCE, to a time known as the Warring States period. Rival kingdoms were constantly fighting, so they started building massive earthen barriers to protect their lands. Think of them as ancient border fences made of packed dirt. But the man who truly turned these separate walls into a legendary symbol was China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang, in 221 BCE, after conquering all his rivals and unifying China. Qin Shi Huang had a big problem. Nomadic tribes from the north, especially the fearsome Xiongnu, were a constant threat. His solution was monumental. He ordered millions of soldiers, peasants, and even prisoners to connect the existing walls. His goal was to create a 10,000 li wall, a formidable barrier to secure his new empire. The human cost was immense. The construction was brutal, and countless lives were lost. In those early days, the wall wasn't made of stone. Workers used a technique called rammed earth, where they packed soil so tightly between wooden frames that it became as hard as rock. This immense suffering gave birth to powerful legends. The most famous is the story of Lady Meng Zheng. Her husband was forced to work on the wall and died there. Overcome with grief, she traveled to the wall and wept so bitterly that a section of it collapsed, revealing his body so she could give him a proper burial. This story, known as the Great Wall's Tears, captures the sorrow of the millions who toiled and died building it. Now, here's a twist. The iconic postcard-perfect sections of the Great Wall we see today, with their beautiful brick and stonework, weren't built by Qin Shi Huang. They were constructed much later during the Ming Dynasty, from the 14th to the 17th century. The Ming emperors were terrified of a Mongol resurgence after they had just overthrown the Mongol-led Yuan dynasty. So they invested heavily in fortifying the wall, using more durable materials like bricks and stone slabs. The Ming Dynasty's wall was a masterpiece of military engineering. They built sophisticated watchtowers every few hundred meters. These weren't just lookout points, they were a high-tech communication system. If a guard spotted an enemy, they would light a signal fire. Smoke signals were used during the day and bright flames at night. This created a relay system that could send a message across hundreds of miles in just a few hours. Think of it as a medieval internet, a lightning-fast warning network made of fire and smoke. But the wall wasn't just about keeping people out. It was also a gateway. It controlled access to the famous Silk Road, allowing the empire to manage trade and collect valuable taxes on goods passing through. It was a filter, not just a barrier, regulating the flow of people, ideas, and commerce. It played a crucial role in China's economy and its interactions with the outside world. Today, when you visit the Great Wall, you have a choice. You can go to beautifully restored sections like Badaling or Mutianyu, where you can safely walk and appreciate its grandeur. Or you can explore the wild sections like the rugged and crumbling Jiangku. Here, you see the wall in a more natural state, being slowly reclaimed by nature, its stones covered in moss and trees. Walking along its path, you can truly feel the scale of this human achievement. You see it snaking over what the Chinese call the Dragon's Back Mountains, a powerful stone dragon frozen in time. It stands as an incredible testament to a civilization's enduring quest for protection and permanence. The Great Wall is more than just a wall. It's a story written in stone, earth, and the souls of millions. It's a symbol of unity, sacrifice, and the sheer power of human will. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories from our amazing world. See you next time.